Hello everyone, this is Brooke and welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for joining me again today. I so greatly appreciate it. Today I have a MAC haul for you, and yes, I have been doing more makeup shopping. Can't believe it, but I have really gotten into this and I've gone crazy. So today I'm going to show you my MAC goodies, and brace yourself, I have 12 lipsticks to show you. 12 brand new lipsticks to show you. So I'm going to move fast in the beginning with the other products so that I can show you the lipsticks and give you arm swatches of those. Be looking for in the future, I'm going to do my entire MAC lipstick collection, and now I will have 36 MAC lipsticks. So be looking forward to that video. You might want to subscribe so you don't miss it, and that will be coming in the near future. But just let me get right into this because I do have quite a bit of other things as well as the lipsticks, and I just want to get showing those to you. And just so you know, it's not all my fault that I have so much MAC stuff. It's actually Milwaukee's fault because they've recently opened a MAC store, a freestanding store in the area. We only used to have one MAC counter in a Macy's department, and that was, you know, nearby, but in the same mall they've opened a freestanding store, and since I am a MAC Pro member, I get my discount there, and I've been just going hog wild. So I got a lot of things, starting with some not so fun things. I got the Prep and Prime Transparent Finishing Powder, and this is mostly for my kit, but it is basically a clear, or actually a translucent powder. It looks white, but it goes on very clear, and it's for setting the foundation. It's sealed and I'm not going to open it, but it's basically a translucent white powder. Before, if you follow me, you know I was using the e.l.f. HD translucent setting powder, but I decided to give this a try and see if it's any better because I do think highly of the e.l.f. Finishing powder, but I just wanted to give this a try, and I think it would be a little nicer to pull out of my kit when I'm doing someone else's makeup to have something from MAC. So there's that. The other thing I got from MAC is the Prep and Prime Lash. I do like to prime my lashes sometimes, especially when I'm going for a really thick, bold look on my lashes and I don't feel like wearing false lashes. So I got this. It is, if you've never used a lash primer before, it comes out, it's completely white, and it goes onto your lashes. It dries a little bit clear, but it stays for the most part white, and you just want to coat that with your mascara. I use this exactly when I want to have something that's plumper and I don't have a mascara that has a great formula, so that really helps out with that. I also got my hands on, finally, I've heard so much about this on YouTube, I got the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. I was so happy to finally get this. I saw so many people using it and reviewing it that I thought I needed it in my collection. And this is in the new packaging, which looks like this. It's very nice and sleek. But my thing is, all my other skin finishes are in the old packaging, and then now I've got this in the new. It just kind of makes me feel uncoordinated. So, but anyway, this is what it looks like. Very, very beautiful finishing powder, and I'll swatch a little bit of it on this hand. That's what it looks like full on. You can see it has some of the shimmers, but if you blend it a little bit, it has a really nice sheen. It'll be a great highlighter and great for giving my skin a glow. So I'm really, really looking forward to using that. Another thing that I am looking forward to using, and I actually had to wait a little while for this to come in stock in my area, was the MAC Mineralized Eyeshadow Quad. And the color I got was a medley of mauves. Looks like that in the package. And this is gorgeous. I thought it was just another quad, just another set of 4 shadows, but what really sold me was the fact that these can be used wet or dry, and it comes like this. It does have a mirror, but I'm going to hold it like this, and these are the colors. They are simply gorgeous, but the best thing about this is that you can use them wet and the sales associate that hooked me into this took Fix Plus, sprayed the quad, and then let me spray, put it on my finger. So I have, this is what the colors look like dry, and the pigmentation, just simply gorgeous. And put it on my finger. That's what they look like dry. I don't have my Fix Plus down here, and I don't have any water with me, but if I were to use those wet, it would be like metal foil. Especially, I bought it for this brown color down here because it looked like kind of my skin color, but just a touch darker, and I thought that would be so pretty on days where I wanted to have just a natural look, but just something a little bit glamorous there, where I can wear that brown color and some eyeliner and mascara and be ready. So that was very nice. I believe this was like $40 something. So it was a quite pricey, but I thought it was a really good deal because these shadows will last a long time, especially if you use them wet. You don't use very much, and I can't wait to play with that some more. So the other things I got were a couple of blushes. I decided to go out of my comfort zone a little bit on blush and go a little bit, not only darker, but I also was interested in matte blushes because I am using highlighter a lot more often. And, the blushes I use, like Plum Foolery, have a lot of, well, not a lot, but it has some shimmer to it. And I didn't want to have so much shimmer on my blush and then use a highlight, and it would just be like, my face is shiny and glossy and all that. So I picked up a couple of matte blushes from MAC. This one is called Stubborn. It's a very popular color, and it's got like a dark mauve-y color. I think it will look gorgeous in the fall. And then I also got the color, what's this one? Fever. And it's a little more darky, of a dark pink, where this one, they look kind of similar to me too. But this one's more of a dark mauve, and this one's more of a dark pink. I think they would look really good with my skin tone and be wonderful paired up with a contour and a highlight. So I got those, and I'll just swatch those really quick. This one is Fever. So Fever is right there. Let me get a little more. That's Fever, and I think that will look really good on my skin tone. And the other color is Stubborn, and I'll put that one right there. And that's what, that's what that looks like right there, and I think that will look really pretty too. So just trying to get those matte blushes and see what I can do with those. And then the other thing I got was, I got five lip pencils because I'm really liking the look of lip liner with my lipstick. I don't know if you can tell now. Every time I make a video, I wear a lot of lipstick, but I think it's my lights are always washing it out. And I don't know if you can tell, I'm wearing Girl About Town, which is a really bright color, but to me in the camera it always looks like I'm not wearing anything. But I do have a lip liner on. It's Vino. And I'm really liking that look, and I really love it in the fall too. So that ombre kind of effect where the outline and the bright color in the middle. So I decided to get more lip liners to make that look anytime I want. So I got the color Soar, and it looks like this. And it's for days when I want to wear a nice nude color. See, it's kind of blends into my skin tone, but I do have several lipsticks that look that color, so that will be great. And then I also got the color Brick, which is a dark red. And I do have my colors like Diva, which are the dark red and will look really good with this. If I can open it up. Here we go. So here's what Brick looks like. And it's a kind of a orangey based red, but I think it will look really pretty based or paired with the colors in the dark red, dark reddish fuchsia colors. So that's that one. I also got the color Beat, which will be another red that will look more better with the blue tone reds, and it's also a dark red, but again, it's the blue base. So I don't know if you can tell the difference between the two. This one's a little more orangey, and I'm seeing that with Diva, and this one over here I'm seeing with like Ruby Woo, and all fired up. Then I also got the color Magenta, of course, because I do wear a lot of hot pink lipstick, and one of them I'm going to show you today is going to look amazing with this. I believe it's called Orchid, but here's the pencil. It's just a dark magenta color. There it is swatched. I know these are not the biggest swatches, but it's going to look great with even this Girl About Town and other colors that are more of the hot pink. And then the last one I got was Quark, because I got the other ones first, and then I went back for Quark because I saw so many other videos that were talking about Quark being such a universal color. And it is just this brown. It's a lighter brown. I already have chestnut. This is a lighter brown than that, and it looks like this swatched. So on days when I'm going to do just like a little bit darker nude, it will look great. So I have a color Photo I'm thinking that I will wear this with, and other colors like that I want to kind of maybe fill in my lip completely with Quark and then go over top with a nude color just so it doesn't look like it's washing away. I think that will look really good. So those are the lip liners. Now, are you ready for the lipsticks? I've got, like I said, a dozen to show you. Now, I didn't buy these all in one time. You'll see that a couple of them are from a collection that was out in the spring called, The Fantasy of Flowers or something like that. And I got a couple of those and just other ones that are permanent. So just want to show you my lipsticks. The first one, and these are in no particular order, is the famous Ruby Woo. And for those of you who haven't seen it before, Ruby Woo looks like this. It is a matte, and it, I'm going to try to swatch my arm right here. It is, I'm not good at this at all, okay? But this is what it looks like. Look at that. Sorry. But it is a matte, and it is kind of drying. You want to use this with a lip balm, or I use it with a lip balm, and it is really, really good. So it's a very popular color. It gives a really, really bold, full lip look, and it lasts forever. This next one is called Pink Plaid, and it looks like this. It's a, I don't know, a caramely pink color. It's coming off a lot more pinky or baby pink on the film, but in real life I see a little caramel in it, and it's going to be a nice nude color. So I'll swatch that. So this is what Pink Plaid looks like. Oh, and my swatches are just awful. So, but oh well. I don't think I've done many lip swatches before in videos, so this is my coming out here. And this one is called Up the Amp. And I'm trying to think if this one was from that flower collection that was out in the spring, but this is what it looks like. It's a mauve-y, like kind of like a purpley mauve, really beautiful. Kind of reminds me of a lighter version of Flat Out Fabulous, but here it goes. Beautiful, and that's what it looks like right there. The next one is called Plumful, and I believe it looks like another one that I got too. So this might be, yeah, this one's gonna look like another color I have. But it looks like this, and I'm sorry my light's washed out again, or my area. Here we go. Coming back now. It washed out. But this is kind of like a, I don't even know what to say. A brownie mauve. That's what I'll call it. A brownie mauve. But better than my description will be the actual look. And this must be a luster. Yeah, it's luster because it's coming off very sheer. But this is what it looks like. Right there. And that one is called Plumful. The next one I have is called Heroine, and this is a very famous popular color. I finally broke down and got it. I was shopping with my mother one day and she said it would look good on me. So I'm not quite sure about that, but I just wanted it in my collection. It is a purple. No other way to describe it. It is a gorgeous, beautiful purple. And it looks like this. Oh, that does look a lot better on the skin than it does in the tube. But that is it. And I'm sorry my lights are washed out again. I'm going to invest in a better camera. I think I need to do that because if I get too close to the camera, it just kind of throws it off the color matching, and we get this kind of like washed out look, and I don't like that. So the next one I have is called Show Orchid. Yeah, Show Orchid, and it is this bright hot pink. It is so pretty. I saw someone else use this in a video, and then I went to the store and got it right away. It matches my dress, but it is a magenta hot pink fuchsia. Very, very pretty, and it is a amplified color, so it's going to give a lot of power. It's not doing it any justice on my swatch here because I am washed out, but it is very, very pretty. It is almost a neon hot pink or a neon fuchsia. And I promise that when I do my lip swatches, one of my whole collection, I will make sure that the light doesn't mess up with the coloring. But the next one is called Captive. And Captive looks like this. It's going to be a dark, it's like almost between copper and brown is what it looks like to me. It's going to come off again on me on the nuder side, and it looks like this. It's coming off a little more pink on the skin, and it is a satin finish, and it looks like that. So I've got a lot of my fall colors in here, and I don't need to worry about that for a while. I actually have a 36 holder or lipstick holder, and I have no more room to get any more lipstick, so let's see if I stick to not buying any more. Yeah, right. This one is called Amorous, and it looks like that, and it reminds me of, which one? Plumful. It's actually looking a little bit like the last one too. So it's like this on the thing, and this is going to be a great color for my skin tone, I think. Really blend in well. And then we have four more, just four. And this one is called Cream in Your Coffee, and it is very pretty. I saw this one a lot on YouTube as well. And I thought this one would be a really good true nude for me. It looks like this. It's a little on the warm side for me, which, you know, my skin tone tends to be a little cool. But nevertheless, I think it's going to be beautiful. And it is a cream sheen, and it looks like this. It's going to be very pretty for the nude days and days that I don't want to look washed out. So I'm really happy I got that color. And then the next one is called Sweetie. And it looks like this. It's a light pink, and it is a luster finish. It's a very light pink, and you can see it's got a lot of shimmer to it. So let's just pop that on. These luster finishes you do need to put a lot on for it to go to get your good coverage, but it does have a nice sheen to it, so that's it right there. And that again was called Sweetie. So my nude colors I got the bases covered for that. I've got my fall colors covered. Now for a little pop, I've got Red Balloon, and this was in the Fantasy of Flowers collection back in the spring, and it looks like this. They call it Red Balloon, but I swear it's more of a deep, hot pink, and that's what it looks like right there. And it is amplified. You can tell because it comes off very well and that's what it looks like. So this is going to be my cross between my pink days. Some days I want to wear pink or red. This is going to be there. It's called Red Balloon. It's very pretty, but it was limited edition. And the last one I have is the first one this spring that I really was going after, and thankfully one of my Instagram friends told me to go to Nordstrom's because my MAC was all sold out, and I found it at Nordstrom. It's called Happy Go Lucky, and again, it is such a bright pink. The camera's not doing it justice. I would say it's even closer to like a neon. Very, very bright, very, very pretty. It is a amplified as well. Oh, and that is just gorgeous. It's like a dark candy yum yum, or just a little bit deeper than that. But I know my swatches aren't very good because of my lights, but I thank you for bearing with me. And I also thank you so much for watching this video. I know it was long. I had a lot of lipsticks. I hope you enjoy that kind of thing. And like I said, you might want to subscribe because in the very near future, I will be doing my 36-piece MAC lipstick collection with lip swatches. Oh, my lips are going to hate me, but I'm going to do that because I think it's important to see what they look like on. So, thank you so much again for watching. I really hope you have a great week and a great day and all that good stuff. And I will be back soon with another video. Thanks. Bye-bye.